Well, thanks for joining us tonight. We welcome you back to the 2015 NMAA Football Seeding and Selection Show. It's all presented by Hotel Cascade. Adam Deal here, and now being joined by Ed Nunez, great play-by-play broadcaster for ProView Networks, also PA for Lobos. You do it all. What do you not do?
You know what, Adam? I've been lucky to get some opportunities to do that, and I'll tell you what, not being an official anymore, basketball official, ProView has kept me in the game, man. I have so much fun with it, and no matter what assignment you ask me to do, man, I'm ready to go. So I have a lot of fun with it.
Well, here's your next assignment. Let's get into it because everybody's waiting. Let's look at what the 5A bracket is. And let's get to the top. And yeah, of course, Centennial, why would they not be the 1 seed? They're 10-0. They've got great wins. They went 5-0 in district. They're District 3 champs. So congratulations to them. The Hawks will get a bye, and they'll take on the winner of Goddard and Capital. That a first-round matchup that will be at Goddard. Moriarty, congratulations to them, by the way, as they're District 5 champs. They finished the season 8-2, and they'll take on the winner of Espanola Valley in Farmington. And congratulations to Espanola Valley. They're District 2 champs as they went 3-1 in district play. They finished the season 9-1, their very first district championship. Congratulations, though, Espanola Valley. You get the Farmington Scorpions, who are known for always being good and pulling upsets. So that's a first-round matchup. Very interesting in the top of the bracket. Quickly, what do you think there, Ed?
Well, you know, Espanola Valley, Scott Galletti and I talk about it on the sports desk, and Steve Davis as well. They're known for their basketball abilities and prowess, and look at them now. I mean, undefeated district season. You got to give the Sun Devils a lot of credit out there. And you know what? Their fan base, it's great for basketball. I expect it to translate to football as well.
All right, well, let's take a look at the bottom half of this 5A bracket. Piedro Vista, they are the 3 seed. They're District 1 champs, 8-2 on the season. They went 4-0 in district play. They'll get the winner of Roswell, the overall 6 seed, taking on Aztec, the 11 seed. That will be played in Roswell. And then the St. Pius Sartans, they finished their season 9-1, though their one loss was a tight one to Moriarty. They will get a home game. They'll take on Los Lunas, was in that very tough district in District 3. So Los Lunas and St. Pius. And then you see, of course, the tradition always so powerful, Artesia, the Bulldogs. They are District 4 champs, 9-1 on the season, 3-0 in district play. Only loss this year was to Las Cruces. You can't hang your head on that one for sure. So what do you think about that bottom side?
Well, you know what? If you look at it, to me, a little bit of a surprise that Pius dropped to 7. I thought they had a pretty solid season. They did lose that one game to Moriarty. Moriarty, give them credit. Coach Joe Anaya called it the biggest win he's had there ever, he said. But, you know, again, they've got Los Lunas. Then they have to go, if they beat Los Lunas, and that's no, you know, they've got a home game, and that's good for the Sartans. Then they have to travel, if you know everything goes well for them, they have to go down to Bulldog Bowl. And, you know, Adam, that is a large task for any team. I don't care what class you're at. But, again, a lot of things have to happen for that it's even broached.
Well, let's take a look at the top half again here of the 5A bracket. Centennial, of course, is the 1 seed. Goddard Capital. That's a very interesting matchup. What do you think about Capital, too, in this tournament?
Well, Capital's played well. As you know, they dropped a very close decision to Espanola Valley, 26-24, about a week ago. And they played some good football. So, again, you know, that's a very interesting, delicious matchup, if you will, against Goddard. I think that's a very good one because look at the seedings, look where they're at, 9 against 8. And then again, you know, Adam, again, either team coming out of that, Centennial has beaten some 6A teams. You know, so, but again, you got to take care of business first. But Centennial, we talked about this again on the sports desk all year long. Centennial, the obvious class of that class, no question.
And then you see Espanola Valley in Farmington. And where did Espanola Valley, where did the Sun Devils come from?
You know what? A great football season for the Sun Devils. Again, district champions. You know, they held off Capital a week ago, 26-24. And we were wondering the same thing because they've never really had a lot of success as far as football. They're known for their basketball. They're legions of fans. I would expect their fan base to travel. You know, they've got a home game. So how effective will, you know, their fan base be at home? Farmington's going to have to travel up there to Espanola, and that's always a tough trip anyway. So, you know, fans in Espanola are just incredible, and I expect them to really support the Sun Devil football team as well as they do the basketball team.
All right, and once again, the bottom half of the 5A bracket. Piedro Vista and Artesia going to get the byes, the 3 and the 2, and Roswell Aztec, which I find a very interesting game there in the first round, in St. Pius and Los Lunas.
One of the things that we said about Piedro Vista, myself, and again, Scott Galletti and Steve Davis, where did they come from? All of a sudden, they're ranked number 3. You had Centennial and Artesia 1 and 2 all year long. All of a sudden, in the last couple of weeks, Piedro Vista number 3. So they played some great football near the end of the season, and that number 3 ranking is not without some merit. They earned that ranking, no question.
All right, Ed, well, a little bit later, we're going to go over our predictions and thoughts of some of these matchups and potential matchups that will arise in 5A. And, of course, coming up next will be the 6A. So Ed Nunez will hang around, and we'll be back with the 6A bracket. You're watching the 2015 NMAA Football Seeding and Selection Show, brought to you by Hotel Cascada.